Swin Cash has won at every level, but she's truly a champion on and off the court.
Madeline Adams has more on Cash's journey from the WNBA to the Pelicans front office.
Two-time NCAA champion at UConn.
People talk about legacy a lot of times.
Three-time WNBA champion, 2 with the Detroit Shock, 1 with the Seattle Storm.
People think of the rings you won,
Two-time Olympic gold medalist,
the trophies you won.
and Naismith Hall of Famer.
I believe the legacy are the people you touch, the people you've called up, as Coach likes to say.
Being a champion and a role model will forever be a part of Swin Cash's legacy. But now Cash is part of another team, ambitiously chasing a championship as the Vice President of Basketball Operations and Team Development for the Pelicans.
What does Swin Cash want to add to the Pelicans organization?
It's just that winning edge in everything that we do, and trying to have this elite spirit of always wanting to be the best. I like the fact that he is not afraid to go out there and mix it up.
After a few years of working as a TV studio analyst and in the front office of the New York Liberty, Cash got a call from Pell's Executive VP of Basketball Ops, David Griffin, in 2019.
We start talking about potentially having the ability for me to come here. I asked my husband. My husband was like, well, you sit on TV and talk about these teams all the time, what you would do if you were in the front office, so why don't you think about it? And here we are.
A lot has changed since she arrived. New stars have become the faces of the franchise, and a healthy Pelicans team reached the top of the Western Conference in December. Cash has had a front row seat to it all, playing a major part in the team's pursuit of a title.
And I hope whenever people think back on my time here, that it's, look, she came in and she was 10 toes down about the city, about the organization, about the winning edge.
Cash's relentless journey in the game of basketball mirrors her journey outside the game.
And to have a 15-year career, you know, it's not about tooting my own horn because I know I'm truly, truly blessed. It's about the perseverance.
In the midst of her WNBA career, she went in for an MRI because of back pain in 2007.
When I got an MRI to see if my L5 and my S1, my disc was protruding, I got a call that I needed to come in. And I said, okay, what's happening? And they showed me that there was this little thing on the scan, and then I had to get a biopsy, and that the cyst I had was cancerous.
Doctors diagnosed Cash with kidney cancer.
Immediately, all these things go through your head because you're like, what? I'm 24? I mean, at the time I was 25, 26. I'm like, I'm fine. I feel good except for my back pain. And so then I started this journey for 4 years. During that journey, Cash kept her battle with cancer private from the public. Only her closest family and friends knew. I couldn't talk about it. I couldn't express how I was feeling. I couldn't express what I was going through. I still was trying to figure out how to talk about it in a way, how to get my life, or to look in the mirror and see myself how I was. Cash continued her WNBA career, eventually beating cancer, one of her biggest victories in life. In 2013, she finally revealed it all to the world in her book, Humble Journey. That was a really important thing for me to do, to keep it private with just my close family and friends, until I was able to really digest it in a way where God could use me to be able to speak in a way that would help other people. Helping others is at the core of what Cash does now. She champions the young stars that fill up the Pelicans roster. I'm able to pull from a lot of life lessons that I had to go through injuries, and being able to relate and talk to and understand when people need time to just don't ask me questions, just sit by me. There's times when I walk up to a player and I just hug them and I'm like, okay, I'm out. And they're like, wait, what happened? I'm like, you don't have to say anything. I know, it's good. She's also passionate about mentoring the next generation of women. Cash founded She's Got Time, a community whose goal is to empower women in sports. It's important for women who have been around a little bit more, who are more seasoned, to make sure that they are teaching the game of women in sports and how it works and how to elevate yourself and sharing information. That's important so that everybody can have an equal playing field. That is the legacy Swin Cash wants to leave. Not just one of her own accomplishments, but one where she helped others accomplish their own dreams. For me now, the legacy is casting a wider net, so that more women can be empowered, can have the information, the resources to want to be in sports at every different level. I want my legacy to be where people can say, Swin made an impact, or she touched, or Swin called up, Swin helped out. It's less about me and more about them.
Madeline Adams, Fox 8, Local First.